What is up, YouTube? Okay, so today we're going to be doing a talking video, and tomorrow is a skate video, which I'm super psyched about. I actually skated yesterday, but it'll be going up tomorrow, and my back is killing me. I slammed quite a bit. So, I'm doing today's video because I get asked questions a lot within an overall category, so I get asked different questions, and what is finally making me put these all together in one video, because I've brushed on these topics before, is because my high school best friend, John Molesky, asked me if I still did YouTube, and he was asking me questions about it because he was talking about starting his own channel, and he was asking different things. So we're going to start off the video talking about cameras. We're going to move into what I guess I would call production quality, end up on how to get started, and then finally finish on a story that very recently happened to me about YouTube. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to talk about cameras first, and I'm not going to show all the cameras I've always used or things like that. It'll take way too long. I did pull a few out to show you guys, but let's run through this quick. When I was 12 years old, I started with a small digital camera, and this is way before YouTube. This is just something I filmed for me. That got stolen. Then I used 3 phones that all filmed in SD, which was horrible. And then I moved on to using my college best friend, Austin's Galaxy S5. And that was the first thing that I ever filmed on that was HD and had slow motion. So from there, I moved on to my fiance's Canon T3. And this camera I used the longest out of any camera I've ever owned. This one is probably a little over 10 years old, and it finally started to shut down. Some days it wouldn't turn on, and I couldn't risk not getting videos out to you guys, because at the time, my phone filmed in HD, but it was bad quality. So that is when I went out and I purchased this. This is my Canon T6. This is my newest, biggest camera that I use for big camera jobs. So if I'm gonna, photograph a party or things like that, that gets pulled out. It has very good quality. It is very good for tripod filming. I have learned over the years how to film skateboarding with it. The issue is it does not have a fold-out LCD. So Canon T6, brand new in the box, like bought off online right now, is about $375, and that comes with your basic lens. If you want the fold-out LCD, so a T6i, then you're talking a little over $600. So at that time, I could not afford it, and I really didn't think I needed it. But from there, I saved up some money, and I went out and I bought, because this is around the time, when I bought that was around the time when I got sponsored by Handscape, and I really dug dexterous footage of first person, and I had nothing to film first person in. So I went out and I bought my GoPro Hero 4. This is about $200. So this is probably still my favorite camera to film with because it's very easy and very fun to use. The reason why I don't pull it out that often anymore is because the micro SD card in it is only a 4 gig, and that only does 20 minutes worth of filming, which actually I was in Walmart today because I wanted to do this video and I decided to swing by electronics, and it is literally $8 for a 32 gig, which will give me 2 hours worth of filming. So I'm definitely going to be pulling that out soon again. It is a little bit of a pain to transfer the footage to the laptop, but it is something that's worth it to me. So those are the cameras that I have used for some time now. But you guys are probably wondering, what am I filming on now? Well, right now, and for the past 6 months, I have been predominantly filming on my Galaxy Note 5. It has fast motion filming capabilities, slow motion filming capabilities, HD footage, and it just has a really crisp, clear image. So when I worked at my old job, I had a friend start working with me. We'd been friends for years, and he offered this phone to me. And I know nothing about phones. So I asked my fiance, who is kind of a tech guru, and said, hey, is this a good phone to purchase, especially for filming? She said, that has the best camera on the market, and it did at the time. Really? Well, how much is it worth? So it was worth, at that time, even used, $600. Well, I bought it for $400. I think he gave it to me for like $375 because we were friends. but that's what I film on quite a bit. Not actually quite a bit, entirely now. If for some reason, not for, sorry, it's been a long day. If I end up making a new friend who really wants to film skateboarding and really wants good, clear images, so such as someone who wants to film a sponsor me tape with me, then I will definitely pull back out my big camera. But until then, just filming for you guys and that, this quality to me is way better than what that can do. And especially being able to film directly in slow motion, that covers a lot of it. So now we're going to move on to just like brushing real quick on production quality on, because people ask me all the time, they send me footage all the time asking, hey, was this filmed good? Hey, how should I film this? Hey, and anything about filming. So we're going to talk about that quickly because it's a very simple concept. So anytime I get asked how to film something, let me tell you, it depends first off what you're filming. As you guys know in skating, you do not want to film butt shot. If you have to, you have to. But if not, find different ways around it. So I definitely recommend getting a tripod. Now for handboarding on a table, like all of my tables are pushed against walls, so I cannot put a tripod on the other side of the table where I'm not standing. That's why you guys usually see that shot that I, go from that side. And if I'm going to go from the other side, I shrink my tripod down to fit on the table. The reason why I go on the other one is because this wall that you guys are sitting on, these tables, it's 10 feet long tables, and it's 1 6-foot, 1 4-foot. So when I'm on the 6-foot, the 4-foot doesn't move at all. So I put it up there and it has very stable quality. On top of that, guys, this is just a desk lamp. That is all this is. This was something bought for me and my brother when we were like, I don't know, 8 years old. And I've had it all through college and that. And that is very important. I see this all the time, especially if you're going to use slow motion. You cannot have dark footage. You may even see in some of my videos, slow motion turns out grainy, especially once the sun's gone. So don't film in a dark room. If you're not going to use slow motion, that lack of light makes it very difficult for a handboarding trick to see being filmed because it happens so quickly. So plenty of light. Now, if you want to get lighting equipment, you can get them for $20, little LED ones from Amazon. And actually, I really want to get a couple. Recently, I was over my fiance's friend's house, and her daughter had one, and that thing was as bright as the sun. So I would love to get that, and they're very affordable. But now we're going to segue on to how to get started and some tips about YouTube before finishing up with a story. Alright, getting started on YouTube is not always the easiest thing to accomplish. It took me a long time to actually go through with it. And I wanted to do it for many, many years. I saw We Want Revenge by Andy Schrock, and it really inspired me. But when all my friends shot down the idea, because all of us were broke, it never happened. And then in college, years later, my friend Austin really, really pushed me to do it again, and I was the one putting it off. But I got really sick, and I was bedridden for a little bit, and I had nothing better to do, so I created my YouTube channel. And all I gotta say, guys, is take 2 photographs, learn how to scale them, apply them to your page, and you're pretty much ready to go. You put in a decent bio. But you also need to pick a topic. So, you guys, some people do this, some people don't. Some people make it work, some people don't. But in the best advice I can give you, pick one overall topic. So I'm sure a lot of you are saying, well, Cody, you don't. You did a butterfly knife video. Today you're doing a talking video about getting started. And then tomorrow you're doing a skateboarding video. There's the 3 different kinds. But as you guys know, my channel has always, from beginning to end, been about progression. So do I mix in a little travel vloggy video every now and then? Yeah, that is true. But my channel is about progressing. Doesn't matter in skateboarding, handboarding, butterfly knife, yo-yo, whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to get better at it and trying to make you guys get better at it with me. And that's important because that's my overall theme. I wouldn't recommend doing a cooking video one day, a mechanics video another day, and constantly flipping around. Because what happens is, you may get one very popular video, and you may get a ton of subscribers from that video. But a ton of those subscribers now are really mad because there is no other video like that coming along. So if I get a couple butterfly knife subscribers, then maybe they will like that I'm using a handboard because it is another skilled toy. But they may leave immediately. There's nothing I can do about that. And it's just following this general theme allows you not to grow really quick, but it allows you to make dedicated fans. So while I'm not a big channel, I know a lot of you are dedicated to me, and for that, I couldn't be any happier. I'd rather have you guys as my dedicated fans than a million people who never watch anything I do. And that's important to me. So, getting started isn't that difficult. Instagram, getting started isn't that difficult. I believe you post one photo of yourself. So mine is of the sponsor photo, the Handscape. Sorry about that. My phone ran out of storage. I didn't realize I had so many video clips stacked up that needed to be deleted. But what I was saying is, you take a photo on your phone, a selfie of yourself, or whatever you decide. You will shrink it down to the size needed through Instagram, post it from there, and you're good to go. Start posting left and right. And Instagram, to me, is a lot different. That you can be all around with if you want. So mine doesn't jump too much, but I do like to post a bunch of different things. Things from work, things from home. So getting started isn't as difficult as you guys may think. And what I recommend in this whole video, if you guys have a smartphone that can film in HD, that's important, HD, then go ahead and use your smartphone. It looks really good. You don't need to go out and spend, I have probably about, in my apartment right now, which you guys will never know my address, but I probably have between me and my fiance a little over $2,000 to $3,000 in camera equipment. But that's not important. I use my phone because the quality is so good, and so does she anymore. So it's very easy, very mobile, very compact, and usually has an insane amount of storage. So I actually just deleted an hour worth of different videos that I've already been finished with. So I can probably film roughly 6 videos on my phone. I also edit them all from my phone anymore because I used to still load them onto the computer. And my fiance bought me a brand new laptop, and I love it. I use it all the time. I watch Netflix on it, and it's great. But it's so much easier to do it on my phone. So we are now going to finish up, and I really hate how much I say "so" in videos. All right, we're going to finish up with a story about what happened with me and YouTube recently. So as you guys know, I posted a butterfly knife video, and I named it close to videos that already existed because I do believe mine had some pretty amazing tricks in it. And let me know in the comments below. But YouTube put an age restriction on it. And to me, I wasn't really mad at first. When they put it on, I thought, okay, well maybe the music I used, Road to Destruction, that has language in it, like a decent bit of it, so that's what I got banned for. Well, they didn't ban me for that. They banned me for dangerous activity. Not banned, but age restriction. And I've told you guys multiple times, this isn't real. It's nothing to do with me being afraid, but it's just these are really cheap. So these are $14. They're the Amri Practice Butterfly Knives. And I appealed against YouTube and talked to them a little bit because I don't know if you guys know this. I am a YouTube creator. I don't talk about it that often. So as you guys know, Braille is a gold creator. People are bronze creators. You can have silver, you can have platinum. I am a graphite creator. And actually, the guidelines have changed to become a creator. So I was actually grandfathered into the creator program, which means I'm in direct contact with YouTube every month. So that's pretty cool. But I appealed it, and I told them why, and I told them what videos they could check out. So they went and checked out my videos, saw that this was a fake knife, and emailed me back, and they said, you were telling the truth, we are understanding that you didn't break a single guideline, but we're still keeping the age restriction on it. So if a YouTube representative is watching this, I'm not mad, guys. I'm not mad at all. I'm a little bummed out, though, because I know a lot of my viewers are younger guys. And if you guys really, really want to see it, because it did come out really cool, and I was really proud. It took me 3 weeks to film 2 minutes worth of footage just because how my schedule lined up. And to learn all of these new tricks in those weeks was really fun for me. So if you haven't seen it and you would like to see it, maybe log out of your YouTube and go back in under no one's name and just watch it there. But my video has been dragging now, so I'm going to say goodbye to you guys, and stay tuned for the bonus clip. It may include something. As always, guys, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and have a great day.